The alarm bells rang across the space station. Red lights flashed in every hallway. Commander Guan stood in the main command room, watching the chaos through the big window. His team was getting ready for another mission. "Sir, the ship is ready," said Daeon, his second in command. The tall man checked his weapon one more time. "All systems are working fine," Guan nodded. He was a quiet man with cold eyes. People said he never smiled. People said he never showed fear. People said he was the most dangerous human in the galaxy. The other aliens on the station moved away when they saw him walking. They whispered to each other in their strange languages. Some pointed at him. Some just stared. All of them looked scared. "The humans are here," one alien said to another. "The Silent Reapers are here." Guan did not care about their fear. He had work to do. In the meeting room, 3 alien council members waited for him. They sat behind a metal table. Their skin was blue and scaly. Their eyes were big and yellow. They looked at Guan like he was a wild animal. "Commander," said the first alien. His voice was high and squeaky. "We have a job for you." "What kind of job?" Guan asked, crossed his arms and stood straight. "A dangerous one," said the second alien. "There is a human woman. Her name is Dr. Moran. She has stolen very important things from us." The third alien pushed a small device. Across the table, "Look at this," he said. G1 picked up the device. A picture appeared in the air above it. It showed a woman with short black hair and kind eyes. She looked young, maybe 30 years old. She was wearing a white lab coat. "She took secret weapons from our research center," the first alien said. "She plans to sell them to our enemies. She is very dangerous." "Where is she now?" "She is hiding in Research Station 7, the second alien said. "The station is far from here. It takes 3 days to get there. She has other people with her," the third alien added. "Maybe 20 or 30. They all have weapons. They all want to fight?" Guan looked at the picture again. The woman did not look like a fighter. She looked like a scientist. But he had learned not to trust looks. "How much will you pay?" he asked. 5 million credits, the first alien said quickly. "Half now, half when the job is done." It was a lot of money. More than usual. Guan wondered why they were paying so much for one woman. "There's one more thing," the second alien said. He looked nervous. "She must not be taken alive. She knows too many secrets. She must be killed." Guan stared at the alien. "You want me to kill her?" "Yes," all 3 aliens said at the same time. "No questions asked," the first alien said. "Number? Prisoners? Just kill her and everyone with her." Guan had killed many people before. It was his job. It was what he was good at. The aliens paid him well because he never asked questions, never felt sorry for his targets. He just did what he was told. "Fine," he said. "I will take the job." The aliens looked happy. They started talking to each other in their own language. Guan could not understand them, but he could see they were excited. "Your money is ready," the third alien said. "When can you leave?" "In 2 hours," Guan said. He turned to walk away. "Commander," the first alien called after him. "Remember? She is very dangerous. Do not let her pretty face fool you. She is a terrorist." Guan stopped walking. He looked back at the alien. "I know how to do my job." He left the meeting room and walked back to his ship. His team was waiting for him. There were 4 of them, including himself. Daeon was checking the ship's engines. He was tall and strong, with scars on his face from old fights. He had been with Guan for 5 years. So Young was cleaning her medical tools. She was small and quiet, but she could fix any wound. She could also make wounds when she needed to. Hyun-woo was playing with his bombs. He loved things that went boom, was young, and always smiling, but he was very good at his job. "What is the mission?" Daeon asked. "We need to kill someone," Guan said. "A human woman. She stole weapons from the aliens." "A human?" Soyang asked. She looked surprised. "We do not usually kill humans." "Money is money," Gwaine said. "It does not matter who we kill," but even as he said it, something felt wrong. Aliens had been too nervous. They had paid too much money. They had been too quick to say yes to everything. "How many people are with her?" Hyun-woo asked. 20 or 30, Guan said. "Maybe more." "That is a lot of people for one woman," Dayen said. Why does she need so many guards? Because she is dangerous, Jiwan said. But he was not sure he believed it. The team got ready to leave. Put on their black armor. They checked their weapons. They loaded extra bullets and bombs onto the ship. As they worked, other people on the station watched them. The aliens looked happy. The humans looked worried. The Silent Reapers are going hunting again, someone whispered. I feel sorry for whoever they are hunting, another person said. I heard they never miss their target, a third person added. G1 had heard all these things before. People said he was like a machine. People said he had no feelings. People said he was the perfect killer. Maybe they were right. He'd been doing this job for 10 years. He had killed more people than he could count. He'd never failed a mission. He'd never felt sorry for anyone. The ship's engines started. The team was ready to go. Take us to Research Station 7, Juan told Juan. As the ship left the station, Giwan looked at the picture of Dr. Moran one more time. She had a nice smile. She looked like someone who helped people, not someone who hurt them. But looks could lie. He had learned that lesson long ago. Pretty faces could hide dark hearts. Kind eyes could belong to evil people. He put the picture away. In 3 days, Dr. Moran would be dead. It was just another job. It was just another target. He did not know that this mission would change everything. He did not know that the woman in the picture would make him question everything he believed about himself. The ship flew through space toward Research Station 7. Inside, the most feared human in the galaxy was about to meet the woman who would change his life forever. 3 days later, the ship arrived at Research Station 7. Giwan looked out the window at the big metal station floating in space. It was not moving. No ships were coming or going. Everything looked quiet. It looks empty, Dayan said. Was looking at the ship's computer screen. I do not see any weapons. I do not see any guards. Maybe they are hiding, Hyun-woo said. He was excited about the fight. Maybe they are waiting for us inside. Or maybe they are already dead, Soyoung said quietly. Jiwan did not like it. The aliens had said there were 20 or 30 people. Here they had said everyone was armed and dangerous, but the station looked dead. Take us to the docking bay, he told Daeun. The ship moved slowly toward the station. Giwan watched for any signs of life. He looked for weapons. He looked for traps. He saw nothing. They docked with the station. The team put on their helmets and checked their weapons one more time. Guan opened the door to the station. The air was cold and quiet. The lights were dim. Their footsteps echoed in the empty hallways. This place gives me the creeps, Hyunwha whispered. Stay quiet, Juan said. Stay ready. They walked through the station. They checked every room. They found computers and lab equipment. They found beds and kitchens, but they found no people. Where is everyone? Daeon asked. Then they heard a sound. It was coming from the main lab. It sounded like someone crying. Ji-won held up his hand. His team stopped walking. They listened carefully. Please, a woman's voice said. Please do not hurt them. They are just scientists. They did not do anything wrong. Juan looked at his team. They moved quietly toward the lab. Through the window, they could see inside. There were about 15 people sitting on the floor. They looked scared. Most of them were young. Some were crying. In the middle of the room stood Dr. Moran. She looked just like her picture. But she was not wearing a lab coat. She was wearing normal clothes. She had her arms spread wide like she was trying to protect the other people. I know you are out there, she said loudly. I know someone sent you to kill me, but these people are innocent. Let them go. Giwan was surprised. She knew they were coming. She had not run away. She had not hidden. She was protecting the others. This is not right, Soyoung whispered. These people are not fighters. They are just scared. The job, Juan said, but even he was starting to have doubts. I have something to show you, Dr. Moran said. She was looking right at the window. I know you can see me. I know you can hear me. Please, just listen for 5 minutes. She walked to a computer. She pressed some buttons. A big screen came down from the ceiling. My name is Dr. Moran, she said. I am a scientist. I study human biology. I work for the Galactic Confederation, or I used to work for them. Pictures appeared on the screen. They showed human prisoners in small cells. The humans looked sick and weak. Some had needles in their arms. Some had machines attached to their heads. 6 months ago, I found these secret files, Dr. Moran said. The Confederation has been taking humans from their homes. They bring them to secret labs. They do experiments on them. More pictures appeared. They showed aliens in white coats. They were taking blood from humans. They were cutting into human bodies. They were putting things into human brains. Giwan felt sick. He had never seen anything like this before. They are trying to make super soldiers, Dr. Moran continued. They take human DNA and mix it with alien technology. They want to create the perfect killer. The screen showed horrible creatures. They looked like humans, but they were bigger and stronger. They had metal parts instead of skin. They had claws instead of hands. They moved like wild animals. But the experiments do not work, Dr. Moran said. The creatures are too violent. They cannot think. They cannot follow orders. They just kill everything they see. Why are you showing us this? Dayan called out. Dr. Moran smiled sadly. Because you are human too. Because they have been using you without you knowing it. New pictures appeared on the screen. They showed Jiwan and his team. They showed other human soldiers. He showed human mercenaries working for alien governments. They do not just want to create super soldiers, Dr. Moran said. They want to control the ones that already exist. They want to control us. The screen showed documents. Giwan could read some of them. They talked about human psychology and behavior modification and reputation management. Every job they give you makes other humans look more dangerous, Dr. Moran explained. Every mission you complete makes other aliens more afraid of our species. They're using your reputation to make all humans look like monsters, Jiwan felt. Angry. He felt used. He felt stupid. The weapons I stole are not weapons, Dr. Moran said. They are records. They're proof of what the Confederation is doing. They are evidence of their crimes. She pressed another button. The screen showed hundreds of files and videos and documents. I have been sending these files to human colonies across the galaxy, she said. I have been trying to warn our people. But the Confederation found out. They sent you to stop me. If this is true, Soyoung said, then we are the bad guys. No, Dr. Moran said. She had heard Soyoung's voice. You are not bad. You are just being used. The Confederation is afraid of humans because we are different. We do not just follow orders. We think for ourselves. We make our own choices. Screen now showed happy pictures. Humans and aliens working together, humans helping sick aliens, humans teaching alien children, humans building schools and hospitals on alien worlds. This is what they are really afraid of, Dr. Moran said. They are afraid that if humans stop being soldiers, we might become leaders. We might become teachers. We might become healers. But we are good at fighting, Hyunwoo said, as Dr. Moran agreed. We are very good at fighting. But we are also good at many other things. We are good at caring for others. We are good at solving problems. We are good at working together. The screen went dark. Dr. Moran looked directly at the window again. I know you came here to kill me, she said. I know that is your job, but I am asking you to think about why you do this job. I'm asking you to think about who you are really working for. She sat down with the other people. They were all looking at the window now. They were all waiting to see what would happen. Jiwan looked at his team. They were all staring at him. They were all waiting for his orders. For the first time in 10 years, Jiwan did not know what to do. Giwan stood outside the lab door. His weapon was heavy in his hands. His team was behind him, waiting. Inside the lab, Dr. Moran and 15 innocent people were waiting too. What are your orders, sir? Dayan asked quietly. Jiwan did not answer. He was thinking about everything he had seen. The pictures of human prisoners, the experiments, the proof that he had been used. His helmet radio crackled. A voice came through. It was one of the blue aliens from the space station, Commander Jiwan. The alien said, We can see everything through your helmet camera. Why are you waiting? Kill the woman and finish the job. Giwan touched his helmet. He had forgotten about the camera. The aliens had been watching everything. They had seen Dr. Moran's evidence. Did you hear what she said? Juan asked. She is lying, the alien said quickly. She is a terrorist. She is trying to trick you. Do not listen to her. The pictures looked real, Soyang said. They were fake, another alien voice said. She made them on her computer. She is very smart. She knows how to fool people. But Jiwan was not fooled. He had seen the fear in the aliens' voices. He had heard them talking too fast. He knew they were lying. Commander, the first alien said. Remember your contract. Remember your money. Kill her now. Guan looked at his weapon. He had carried it for 10 years. He had used it to kill hundreds of people. He had never questioned his orders before. If I do not kill her, he said, what happens to my team? The aliens were quiet for a moment. Then one of them spoke. Your team will be fine, the alien said. But you will never work for us again. You will never get another job. No one will trust you. And if other humans see Dr. Moran's evidence? Guan asked. There will be no evidence, the alien said. We will destroy it all. We will destroy the station. We will say it was an accident. Yuan understood. The aliens were not just afraid of Dr. Moran. They were afraid of all humans. They were afraid of what would happen if humans learned the truth, commanded Dr. Moran's voice came through the door. I know you are listening. No, they are talking. To you, I want to tell you something. Juan opened the door. He walked into the lab. His team followed him. Dr. Moran was standing in the middle of the room. The other people were sitting behind her. They all looked scared, but they were not running. They were not begging. They were just waiting. You do not look like a monster, Dr. Moran said to Juan. You look like a man who is tired of being used. I am a killer, Juan said. That is what I do. That is what I am good at. No, Dr. Moran said. You are good at protecting people. You are good at following orders. You are good at being loyal. But you are not just a killer. She pointed to his team. Look at them. They follow you because they trust you. They trust you to make the right choice. Jiwan looked at Dayan. The big man was watching him carefully. Juan looked at Soyang. She was holding her medical bag, ready to help anyone who got hurt. Jiwan looked at Hunwoo. The young man was not smiling anymore. He looked confused and sad. They are good people, Dr. Moran said. They do not want to kill innocent scientists. They want to do the right thing. But they will follow your orders because they trust you, Commander, the alien voice said in his helmet. Stop talking to her. Kill her now. Why? Juan asked. Why do you want her dead so badly? Because she is dangerous, the alien said. No, Giwan said. She is dangerous to you. She is dangerous to your plans. She is dangerous to your control over humans. The alien was quiet. You have been using us, Juan continued. You have been making us into weapons. You have been making other species afraid of us. You have been turning us into the monsters you need us to be. You are monsters, the alien said angrily. You are violent and dangerous. You kill without thinking. You destroy everything you touch. Maybe, Guan said, but we also choose. We choose who to protect. We choose who to trust. Choose who to follow. He looked at Dr. Moran. She was small and weak. She had no weapons. She had no armor. But she had chosen to risk her life to save her people. I choose, Giwan said. He dropped his weapon. It clattered on the floor. The sound echoed in the quiet room. Commander, the alien shouted. Pick up your weapon. Juan took off his helmet. He looked at Dr. Moran with his own eyes, not through a camera. She was crying, but she was smiling too. I choose, he said again. He got down on one knee. He looked up at Dr. Moran. I am sorry, he said. I am sorry for all the times I did not choose. I'm sorry for all the times I just followed orders. I am sorry for being the monster they wanted me to be. Dr. Moran knelt down too. She put her hand on his shoulder. You are not a monster, she said. You are human. You are my brother. Behind them, Guan's team was watching. Dayan slowly put down his weapon. Soyang took off her helmet. Hyunwoo sat down on the floor. What do we do now? Dayan asked. Now we protect our people, Jiwan said. Now we fight for the right side. Alien voices in their helmets were screaming, were giving orders, they were making threats. But no one was listening anymore. The evidence, Juan said to Dr. Moran. Can you send it to other human colonies? Yes, she said. But I need time. I need protection. You have it, Giwan said. My team will protect you. We will make sure every human in the galaxy sees what the Confederation has done. They will send other soldiers, Dr. Moran warned. They will not give up. Let them come, Giwan said. We are not afraid of them anymore. He looked at his team. They were all nodding. They were all ready to fight. We're not their weapons anymore, he said. We're not their monsters. We're humans. We choose our own path. For the first time in 10 years, Juan felt free. He felt like himself again. He felt like a man, not a machine. The real fight was just beginning. The first thing Juan did was destroy the cameras in his helmet. He smashed them with his boot. The alien voices went quiet. They could not see him anymore. They could not hear him anymore. That felt good, Hyunwoo said. He was smiling again. They will be angry, Soyoung said. They will send ships to stop us. How long do we have? Juan asked Dr. Moran. She was working at her computer. Her fingers moved fast on the keyboard. Numbers and letters filled the screen. Maybe 2 hours, she said. Maybe less. It depends on how fast they can get here. That is not much time, Daeon said. It is enough, Dr. Moran said. I just need to send the files to the right people. I need to make sure they reach every human colony. While she worked, Jiwon looked around the lab. The other people were still scared, but they were helping. Some were packing important papers. Some were copying files onto small devices. Everyone was working together. What about the Confederation super soldiers? Jiwon asked. The ones they made in the labs. They keep them in a secret base, Dr. Moran said. The base is called Dark Station. It is hidden in the Void Zone, where no one goes. How many are there? Maybe 50. Maybe more. But they are not very smart. They can fight, but they cannot think. They need someone to tell them what to do. Giwon nodded. That was good news. Smart enemies were harder to fight than strong ones. Done. Dr. Moran said. The files are sent.
Ow!
In 1 hour, every human in the galaxy will know the truth. Just then, alarms started ringing. Red lights flashed on the walls. A voice came over the station's speakers. Warning. Unknown ships approaching. Warning. Unknown ships approaching. They are here, Guwon said. Everyone stay calm. He looked out the window. 3 large ships were coming toward the station. They were black and ugly. They had big guns on their sides. Confederation warships, Daeon said. They are not here to talk. How many soldiers do they have? Soyoung asked. About 50 soldiers, Juan said. So maybe 150 total? We are only 4 people, Hyunwoo said. And we do not have much ammunition. We have something better, Juwan said. We have the truth. Dr. Moran was still at her computer. She was talking to someone on the radio. Yes, I understand, she said. Yes, we are ready. Send the message to everyone. She turned to Giwon. Just talk to Captain Sungmin. He has a ship near the outer rim. He got my files. He's very angry. Good, Juwan said. Angry humans are dangerous humans. He is not the only one, Dr. Moran continued. Dr. Yujin on Delta Station got the files too. She's organizing the human workers there. They are refusing to work for the Confederation anymore. More news came in. Human colonies across the galaxy were reading the files. They were seeing the pictures. They were learning the truth. The humans on Europa base are surrounding the Confederation office, Dr. Moran said. The humans on Mars colony are demanding answers. The humans on New Earth are calling for war. It is working, Giwon said. The truth is spreading, but they were not safe yet. The Confederation ships were getting closer. Soon they would dock with the station. Soon the fighting would begin. We need to get ready, Jawan said. They will try to take the station. They will try to capture Dr. Moran. What is the plan? Daeon asked. We split up, Giwon said. Daeon, take half the people to the escape pods. Get them to safety. Soyoung, go with him. Keep everyone healthy. What about you? Hyunwoo and I will stay here, Jiwon said. We will slow them down. We will give you time to escape. I am not leaving, Dr. Moran said. This is my fight. You're too important, Juan said. If they catch you, they will kill you. Then all of this will be for nothing. Dr. Moran shook her head. If I run now, I will be running for the rest of my life. I need to stay. I need to fight. Before Jiwan could argue, the station shook. The Confederation ships had docked. They were coming aboard. Too late, Jiwan said. Everyone get ready. The lab door burst open. Confederation soldiers ran in. They were not normal soldiers. They were the super soldiers from the secret labs. They were huge, maybe 7 feet tall. Their skin was gray and hard like metal. Their eyes were red and glowing. They had claws instead of hands. They moved like wild animals. Stay back, Jiwan shouted. He raised his weapon. The super soldiers charged. They were fast, but they were not smart. They ran straight at Jiwan without thinking. Jiwan shot the first one. It fell down, but it got back up. These things were hard to kill. Aim for the head, Jiwan yelled. That is their weak spot. His team started shooting. The super soldiers kept coming. They were strong, but they were stupid. They did not use cover. They did not work together. They just attacked. Is this the best they can do? Hyunwoo asked. He threw a grenade at 3 super soldiers. The explosion knocked them down. They're not trying to capture us, Soyang said. They're trying to kill everyone. She was right. The super soldiers were not taking prisoners. They were destroying everything they saw. They do not want witnesses, Juwan said. They want to destroy all the evidence. But it was too late for that. The evidence was already spreading across the galaxy. Every human colony was reading the files. Every human was learning the truth. Commander Dr. Moran called out. I'm getting messages from everywhere. The humans are fighting back. Wait, what? Do you mean, Jiwan asked? He was still shooting at super soldiers. Captain Sungmin just attacked a Confederation supply ship, she said. Dr. Yujin has taken control of her research station. Humans everywhere are turning against the Confederation. How many? Guan asked. Thousands, Dr. Moran said. Maybe tens of thousands. All across the galaxy, Guan smiled. The Confederation had made a mistake. They had thought humans were just weapons. They had thought humans would always follow orders. They had been wrong. We are not alone, he said to his team. We are not the only ones fighting. What do we do now? Dayon asked. We survive. Jawan said. Now we show them that humans are not their weapons anymore. The battle was not over. But for the first time, Jiwan felt like they could win. The battle on the research station lasted 3 hours. When it was over, all the super soldiers were dead. Giwan and his team were hurt, but alive. Dr. Moran was safe. That was too easy, Hanwoo said. He was wrapping a bandage around his arm. They were strong, but they were stupid. That is why the experiments failed, Dr. Moran explained. The Confederation could make the bodies stronger, but they could not make the minds smarter. Real humans are dangerous because we can think. Ouch. Was looking out the window. More ships were coming, but these were different. They were human ships. Captain Sungmin is here, Dr. Moran said. She was talking on the radio. He brought 12 ships with him. Other human captains are coming too. How many? Juwan asked. Ships so far, she said. Maybe more on the way. The first ship docked with the station. Captain Sungmin came aboard. He was a tall man with gray hair and kind eyes. He looked like someone you could trust. Commander Giwan, he said. I have heard stories about you. They said you were a monster. Maybe I was, Juwan said, but not anymore. Good Captain Sungmin said, because we need good humans now, not monsters. He showed them a tablet with news from across the galaxy. Human colonies were rebelling everywhere. Human workers were leaving their jobs. Human soldiers were refusing to fight for the Confederation. Aliens are panicking. Captain Sungmin said they never thought this would happen. They thought they could control us forever. What about the Confederation Council? Guan asked. Where are they now? They are hiding on their home world, Captain Sungmin said. It is called Prime Station. It is very far from here. It is very well protected. We need to go there, Dr. Moran said. We need to make them answer for their crimes. That is suicide, Soyang said. Prime Station has thousands of soldiers. It has big guns. It has shields, maybe Juan said. But they have one big problem. What is that? Captain Sungmin asked. They do not have us anymore, one said. They do not have human soldiers. They do not have human mercenaries. They only have their super soldiers, and we know how to beat those. Over the next few days, more humans came to the station. Soldiers, scientists, doctors, teachers, farmers, humans from every job in every world. They all wanted to help. Dr. Eugen arrived from Delta Station. She was a smart woman who knew how to organize people. She started making plans for the attack on Prime Station. We have 200 ships now, she told everyone at a big meeting. We have 10,000 volunteers. But we need to be smart about this. The Confederation will expect us to attack with force, Captain Sungmin said. They will be ready for a big battle. So we do not give them a big battle, Jiwan said. We give them something they do not expect. What do you mean?
Doctor?
Eugene asked. We do not go there to destroy them, Giwan said. We go there to save them. Everyone looked confused. Think about it, Giwan continued. The Confederation leaders are afraid they are alone. They know they have done wrong things. They know the whole galaxy is angry at them. So, Hyunwoo asked, so we show them mercy, Guan said. We show them that humans are not monsters. We show them that we are better than they are. Dr. Moran smiled. That is very smart. If we kill them, we become the monsters they said we were. But if we show them mercy, we prove we are different. They hurt our people, So-young said. They did experiments on us. They used us, yes, Guan said. And they will pay for that. But they will pay in the right way. They will stand trial. They will face justice. They'll have to live with what they did. The plan was simple. The human fleet would go to Prime Station. They would surround it. They would demand that the Confederation leaders surrender. If they refused, the humans would wait. They would not attack. They would just wait. Waiting is harder than fighting, Dr. Moran said. Fighting ends quickly. Waiting goes on forever. 3 weeks later, the human fleet reached Prime Station. It was a huge metal world covered in buildings and weapons. It looked very scary, but Juan was not afraid. This is Commander Juan, he said into the radio. I am speaking to the Confederation. Council, you know who I am. You know what I can do. But I am not here to kill you. There was no answer from the station. I am here to offer you a choice, Yuan continued. You can surrender and face trial for your crimes. Or you can stay in your station and be prisoners forever. Still no answer. We will wait, Jiwan said. We have time. We have food. We have patience. How long can you wait? For 3 days nothing happened. The human ships just floated around Prime Station. They did not attack. They did not threaten. Just waited. On the 4th day, a small ship came out of Prime Station. It carried a white flag. This is Council Leader Vex, a squeaky voice said on the radio. We want to talk. I am listening, Juan said. What do you want from us? The alien asked. Justice, Juan said. Freedom for all the human prisoners. An end to the experiments. An apology to every species you have hurt. And if we agree, then you will be treated fairly, Juan. Said you will have lawyers. You will have trials. You will be judged by the law, not by anger. There was a long silence. We surrender, the alien finally said. The war was over. Not with a big battle, but with a choice. It's a choice to show mercy instead of revenge. It's a choice to be better than their enemies. Later, Jiwan stood on the bridge of his ship. Dr. Moran was beside him. They were watching the Confederation leaders being taken to trial ships. Do you think we did the right thing? She asked. Yes, Juan said. We showed the galaxy that humans are not monsters. We are not weapons. We are people who choose to be. Good. What will you do now? Dr. Moran asked. I will teach, Juan said. I will teach young humans how to be protectors, not destroyers. I will teach them that our greatest strength is not our ability to kill, but our ability to choose mercy. He looked at his team. Daeon was helping wounded aliens. So-young was treating sick prisoners. Hyunwoo was playing with alien children. are not the apex predators they thought we were, Giwan said. We are something much more dangerous. We are apex protectors. The galaxy would never be the same. And that was good.